Oh my goodness. Oh, sexy, sexy.
Alexasunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexasunshine 83 right here. Hello, hello, happy sunny Sunday. What is up? Today's video, we are doing another thrift store mystery box from Depop, and this one is also a theme-based, aesthetic-based thrift store mystery box, which I've already done a Y2K one and also a cottagecore one, and today we are doing a Fairycore one. I'm really excited about this because I actually really enjoy the idea of Fairycore. I feel like it really implements a lot of soft colors and like flowers and nature, and I'm gonna dive into what kind of Fairycore is, but I much prefer this like nature-y type of vibe versus like the farming vibe of cottagecore. I love thrift store mystery boxes in general because they help me kind of get outside of my comfort zone, but especially when it comes to trying out these different aesthetics, because there are like elements of them that, you know, to an extent I have in my own personal style, but actually diving in and, you know, giving myself that makeover. So I have the Fairycore mystery box right here. I have been waiting to finally open this, and this Fairycore thrift store mystery box is from the Depop account, Kizzy Closet, and there are a couple other kind of thrift store mystery box aesthetics that you can choose from, but there's also just like a normal like Depop selling items type of thing. So if you are just curious and want to check out a Depop account. But let's talk about first, before we get started, what the heck is Fairycore? Honestly, I feel like TikTok aesthetics basically just take any word and put core at the end of it, and they're like, that is an aesthetic. The Fairycore aesthetic is the aesthetic that's all about the theme of magic and nature. It includes things like butterflies, dragonflies, flowers, soft pastels, shimmering water, gentle animals, and everything magical. Kind of clothing items, I guess you would associate with Fairycore, or funky knits, mushroom earrings, and glitter. Most of the people in the photos under the Fairycore aesthetic on Pinterest are wearing wings. I do have to say, I'm pretty sad to say I do not have any fairy wings. I searched so hard to find some secondhand on Depop and Etsy, but even the like secondhand ones were quite expensive or were like children's size, and then handmade ones were like $200. So I apologize, this isn't a true Fairycore aesthetic makeover, but hopefully the items in there still transform me into that. So now that we have a very brief definition of what Fairycore is, we are going to get into the mystery box. Now this mystery box includes 3 tops and 1 pair of bottoms/skirts. I ended up messaging her on Instagram, kind of giving my favorites. What I'm not wanting to receive, I'll put it on the screen if you want to pause it and like read through it. But I basically said all the traditional things I had seen about Fairycore aesthetic. I did say nothing low rise, which I don't think is necessarily part of it, but just wanted to like say that, so hopefully I, you know, won't receive anything that I absolutely hate. But of course, when you are buying a thrift store mystery box, you are kind of running the risk that you may absolutely hate everything. Obviously, I'm doing these videos for your entertainment and for me to just try it, and especially because it is a different style than what I am used to, I may hate everything. I also sent her so many like inspiration photos, and a lot of them are mainly focused on browns and greens and whites. So that's basically what she created the mystery box from. Got my inspirations, did her thing. Let's finally unbox it because I feel like I've been talking a lot. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I mean, I can kind of see everything. I'm going to pick up the first thing that's right here just to see, and it seems like it is the texture I was looking for when I think of Fairycore. Not that I think of linen, but I think of this material. It's kind of like a wrinkly material. It just seems very like rugged, and I would be in the woods and the wind would hit and it would just flow so perfectly. Ooh, okay, yeah, okay. It does say that it is in a large, which I did give her my measurement, so I'm sure she like measured it to make sure it would fit, but it definitely has the vibe, especially the bottom. Like this type of bottom I see everywhere on Pinterest, and I'm really interested to see what this fits like, and also what shoes do I put with Fairycore. Do fairies wear dogs? But yeah, first one seems, oh, interesting. It seems like, okay, I don't know if she did this or maybe she thrifted the skirt like this and that's why she picked it up for me, even though it's a large. It is kind of like hemmed right there, so it's not actually gonna be a large. I will be unboxing everything and then putting the outfits together. So first impressions, I haven't tried it on yet. Looks cute. Oh, nice. Okay, so she did also include some whole, what are these called? What are they called? Oh no. Fishnets. There are some whole fishnets, which I definitely saw a bunch when I was looking up outfits. So this totally goes, and I didn't have any, so that's actually like literally perfect. I could even see this with a skirt and styling it that way. Oh, it is a butterfly necklace, which you guys all know I hate butterflies. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I take that back. I do not hate butterflies. I am terrified of butterflies. I hate them because I am terrified of them. I don't mind wearing butterflies. I just don't want to be like next to a butterfly, you know? They're just really terrifying. And then we have, ooh, a sweater. This is originally from Mud. It is in a small, and it's just a little like cream sweater. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a thinner sweater than what I am used to, but again, that's the entire point. Like, it's not supposed to be in my comfort zone. It's supposed to be outside of my comfort zone. So I'm really excited to see how I style. Honestly, I could see this with the skirt, with then the fishnets. Okay, sorry. I am just like bouncing from different topic to topic, and I've only had one coffee today, and that was at like 6 a.m. and it's like 11:30 p.m. or no, it's not 11:30 p.m. it's 11:30 a.m. Anyway, I really like specifically this aesthetic for the like maximalist of accessories, whether it's earrings or necklace or arm warmers. What are they called? Like, they aren't gloves, but even like leg warmers. Like, there's just so much that you can add onto the style. Definitely not a good summer aesthetic, I do gotta say. Anyway, sweater, cool. Then we have, oh my goodness. Oh, sexy. This little cami, which I did see a lot of layering camis. Is it see-through? Okay, I mean, I could definitely still wear it just in general with like a t-shirt under it, like just with my own style. So totally down with that. I really love the details of the top of it. I think it definitely goes into that like whimsical, soft, fairy type of feel. Very excited. And then we have this top, which I don't know where it's originally from. Okay, I definitely understand. At first I was like, how would this go with it? But there is it? Okay, you have to let me know. It looks like a butterfly, but I don't know. Is the top portion like right there? It seems like that's supposed to be a butterfly or like a dragonfly. I definitely could see that. And this with the skirt as well, I think would go really well. This is definitely completely outside of my comfort zone, but I definitely see it, and I feel like it definitely goes with it, especially with the colors and the pattern of it. I will let you guys know my overall thoughts at the end. I feel like I need to try everything on and like actually put things together to give my overall review. But yes, let's get into the wrong aesthetic. Let's get into the Fairycore aesthetic. Here is the first look. You know, Fairycore, and even when we start getting into like grunge Fairycore, which I think was what I naturally lean more towards. That's why I feel like a lot of the colors were the neutrals versus the more pastels. And I think this kind of goes with it. I did my best on styling. Obviously, this isn't my aesthetic, so outside of my comfort zone just a bit, but I have the fishnets here. I didn't know what shoes to put because all the outfits that I found don't show the people's feet or their barefoot, so I just put some red docs. Have the skirt here, which the skirt alone actually I think goes perfectly with what I was asking. It's that flowy, especially the bottom part totally reminds me of Fairycore. The top, tank top thing, I think it goes well with this photo, like inspo photo that I had sent her. Then I just have the necklace there. You know, I wouldn't necessarily wear this day to day. I don't know if I'm pairing it all, you know, perfectly, but I think if I saw this on Pinterest, I'd be like, oh, kind of reminds me of Fairycore, and then give me some wings, and I am that. I am quite surprised how much I actually like this tank top. Definitely not a like everyday item to wear, and I really hate the bow on it. Like, I really just want to cut off the bow, but I do really like the silhouette. I like that it is kind of, I mean, not kind of, it literally is see-through. I think it looks really nice then just layered with a white t-shirt, and I think altogether the outfit, it goes within the context of the aesthetic we are trying to make. Here is the sweater. I decided to pair this crochet like vest just because I felt like the colors went really well together, and it has like flowers on it, so I was thinking like nature and all that jazz. The skirt I did tuck into the fishnets because I wanted to make it a little bit shorter, especially because I wanted to wear the sweater out. I found that a lot of Fairycore outfits didn't have too much like tucking in, like it was supposed to feel very draped. Again, I think in the context of what we're talking about, the sweater does work. There is a little like stain. It kind of looks like it's ink, but I'm not sure, kind of right there. I will just have to wash it. But I think altogether the outfit does kind of scream the style that I am looking for. I feel like the sweater, it's definitely just like the style sweater isn't really my style. I like chunkier sweaters and that type of thing, but I think with this look, it definitely goes perfectly. And yeah, this is the second outfit. And for the third outfit, I decided to go with these pants that I thrifted recently. They're like a corduroy material. I feel like the colors really went with kind of the theme I was going for, and so I just decided to pair it with this top. Oh, I didn't even realize there's almost like a netting at the bottom. Actually, that's a really good detail. Okay, I did keep the fishnets on. I just paired them with some Mary Jane, so they're kind of like poking through a little bit. And overall, as an outfit, I think it actually, I do really like. I think it's a little bit more of a casual take on Fairycore, especially if you aren't wanting to wear, you know, a drapey skirt every day or anything. I then just have the necklace and then the little detail on the chest, and yeah, I think this actually goes perfect, and I don't really mind this outfit. Alrighty, so I have tried on all the items, and I want to give kind of my thoughts, if I recommend this mystery box, and kind of, yeah, just overall what I think about it after trying on everything. And I gotta say, the cohesiveness of how each item goes so perfectly together, I think she did a great job having the main focus of the colors be that beige, because then they can all go perfectly together with that skirt, but having that pop of color of blue really added something, I think, nice. If it was just the beige, I think I would be a little underwhelmed. And not to say that the like cami top, you know, was the most wearable, but I think again, in the context of what we're talking about, it goes perfectly. I do wish it was green, but I'm sure based on the material and what was available potentially in her inventory and also at the thrift store, it was probably the best bet. And I think if it was a like satin silk material, it wouldn't go as well with the aesthetic, whereas it's this like very airy, thin, see-through material that can be paired on top of anything. Honestly, I think even maybe paired on top of that sweater, which I don't know if that was the initial like plan of what the thought process was. So in the regards of if I think this Fairycore thrift store mystery box is worth it, I would say it's good, although obviously it's not my style. I mean, that's the whole reason why I do these types of like aesthetic themed mystery boxes, because it's not my style. The whole point is for me to try it and also have somebody that probably has a better grasp of the aesthetic basically style me and give me my best like shot at trying out that style. And I don't think my style is going to change into full-on Fairycore or anything, but I'm a lot more open, I feel like, with those types of materials, especially the draping of the skirt. I think I definitely will take a lot of the elements that Fairycore has into my own personal style, and I feel like a lot of you are probably in the same boat where you don't have necessarily a fixed aesthetic or style, you just kind of wear what makes you happy, which is what you should do. And I've made a bunch of different videos on kind of how to find your style and that type of thing, and I think stepping outside the box is good because you may find pieces that you now are like, oh my god, this is such a holy grail style item that I would have never tried before. So I think doing stuff like this is fun, and I kind of want to be that guinea pig for you if you've been wanting to step outside of your comfort zone and try like a mystery box like this. And yeah, I feel like I was trying to make a point, but truly I cannot remember what it was. So anyway, if you would like to check out the Depop account Kizzy Closet, which is where I got the mystery box from, I will leave it linked right down below. And if you like thrifting videos and secondhand fashion, that's mainly what I do on this channel, you can hit subscribe right down below and hit that little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, alexasunshine83, to keep up to date with me during the week. I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a super sunny Sunday. Enjoy life, be happy, and I love you lots. Bye!